Here are 8 steps to get rich on YouTube. Step number 1 is start a channel. This should be quite easy. You can start by uploading videos to your existing social media profiles, even if it's just your phone's camera. In fact, this is what I did at the beginning of my journey. The first videos I ever uploaded were done with my phone. If you look at my very first videos, they aren't that great, but they got me started. So that's the important part. If you don't have any fancy equipment, it doesn't matter. Just use whatever you have at hand to get started. The key is to just start. Step 2 is to find your niche. Now, there are many different ways to approach this. Some people do what I call the one idea for life strategy, where they focus on one single idea for their entire channel. For example, that could be cars, so you only make videos about cars. The benefit of this approach is that you really become an expert in that area because you're only focusing on one thing. And when people search for videos about that topic, your videos are going to come up in the results because YouTube always promotes expert channels higher in the algorithm. Now, obviously, this strategy has its limits because eventually you're going to run out of ideas within that niche. The other approach is to follow what I call the multiple approaches strategy. So this is the approach I took where I basically covered a variety of topics. At the beginning of my journey, I made videos about productivity, motivation, entrepreneurship, and also gaming. And then after a while, I focused mainly on health and fitness, nutrition and training. And then later, I expanded into coaching and mentoring. The biggest benefit of this approach is that you will reach a wider audience since you cover more topics. But the downside of this approach is that it's harder to become an expert in something. Because obviously, you're spreading yourself a bit thin. You're not focusing on one single idea or one single niche. Step 3 is to make videos on a regular period. Here, you want to be consistent. So pick a time frame that you can commit to. For example, maybe every Monday and Friday, or maybe twice per week, or maybe every single day. It doesn't really matter what you choose. What matters is that you be consistent so that your viewers know exactly when to expect a new video from you. Another thing that you should keep in mind is that you should set realistic goals. So maybe do UNT start out by saying that you upload a video every single day if you QAUN commit to that because you'll probably burn out pretty quickly. So start slow, and then you can always ramp up later as you get more experience. The most important thing here is to just be consistent. Your viewers want to know when to expect a new video from you, so pick a time frame that you can realistically commit to. Step 4 is about gaining subscribers. So to gain subscribers, you need to make good videos. That's the most important thing. Make high-quality videos that are interesting and engaging, and that will naturally lead to more subscribers. Obviously, you can also promote your videos outside of YouTube to gain more subscribers. And there are many places you can promote your videos, such as social media, forums, blogs, and even paid advertising. But I wouldn't really recommend these methods. Instead, I would focus on making great videos, because if you make great videos, people will automatically share them for you. Think about it. If you made a video that people love, would you share it with your friends? Of course you would. So if you focus on making great videos, your viewers will do the marketing for you. And this is actually one of the main advantages of YouTube compared to other social media platforms. On YouTube, if you make good videos, people will share them and promote them for you. This is why it's so important to focus on making great videos. Step 5 is about watching hours. So once you start getting some traction on YouTube, you'll notice that some of your videos will get a lot of views and others won't get that many views. It's normal. It happens to all channels. But there's nothing you can do about it. Well, actually there is something you can do about it, and that is to focus on making videos that are evergreen. Evergreen videos are videos that are always relevant, and they always perform well regardless of when you upload them. A good example of an evergreen video is a video that teaches people how to do something. For example, maybe it's how to build muscle strength, or how to cook a certain dish, or how to fix a certain thing. These types of videos tend to do really well on YouTube because people always search for them. So if you focus on making evergreen videos, you'll start seeing your watch hours increase. And the more watch hours you get, the faster you'll reach the next step, which is getting monetized. Step 6 is about getting monetized. So once you reach a certain threshold of watch hours, you'll be eligible to apply for monetization. Right now, you need 3,000 public watch hours within the last 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. But this could change in the future, so just keep that in mind. Once you meet these requirements, you can apply for monetization, and once you get approved, you can start making money from your videos through ads that YouTube will show you. The more views your videos get, the more money you'll make. Also keep in mind that monetization doesn't happen overnight. It can take a few weeks or even months for YouTube to review your channel and approve you. So just be patient and keep making great videos. Step 7 is about getting sponsors. Now, getting sponsors goes hand in hand with getting monetized. So once you get monetized, you'll start receiving offers from brands that want to sponsor you. Basically, these brands want to pay you to mention their product or service in your videos. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this too early in your YouTube journey because you might miss out on better offers later on. For example, when I started getting sponsorships, I didn't accept all the offers I got. I was very selective, and I only accepted offers from brands that I liked and that I thought were a good fit for my audience. And this is what I would recommend you do as well. Don't just accept any offer that comes your way. Make sure it's a good fit for you and for your audience. Otherwise, you'll end up alienating a portion of your audience, and that's never a good thing. Step 8 is about getting paid for ads on your videos. Now, this is a bit more advanced, but once you have a decent amount of subscribers and you have a good track record of creating good videos, you can start running ads on your videos. You can use Google AdSense, or you can work with a network like a Maven or a Vidic. Now, this isn't something that you need to do right away, but it's definitely something to keep in mind for the future. As your channel grows, you'll start getting more and more opportunities to monetize your videos. So just keep creating great content, and the money will follow. Step 9 is to keep posting. This should be quite obvious, but the more videos you post, the more chances you have to go viral. Going viral is really important because it can skyrocket your channel's growth. You see, YouTube is a very competitive platform. There are millions of channels and videos competing for attention, so if you want to stand out, you need to get creative. You need to come up with a video that is so good that it gets shared all over the internet. Once a video goes viral, everyone is talking about it. Everyone wants to watch it. And that means that YouTube will push your video to the top of the search results. And that, my friend, is the secret to YouTube success. So if you want to make it big on YouTube, you need to keep posting. Try different things until you get it right. And step number 10 is to show your videos on Facebook with a link. Now, I know what you're thinking. We all know that we should share our videos on social media, but here is a little secret that not many people know. You should include a link to your video in your social media posts. This is because including a link makes it easier for people to find your video. It also helps YouTube understand what your video is about and who it's for. Plus, when people click on the link, it shows YouTube that they like your video, which means it will be shown to even more people. So make sure to include a link in your social media posts. Finally, the last step is to get rich. Now, this should happen naturally, as long as you follow the previous steps. But if you want to get rich quick, you can try gambling or investing in cryptocurrencies. Just kidding, don't do that. Be patient and keep creating great videos. The money will follow. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips.